Hey everybody, welcome back to the Tiny Camper Gang channel. On this episode, we go all the way down to land between the lakes in Kentucky and Tennessee. Take a little bit of off-roading, we meet up with Daniela and Emmy, and we just have a grand swell time. One thing I did forget to mention is that we go to Cumberland Falls right after we left there. This was the Land Between the Lakes Welcome Center. Over there you could find out things to do, and they also had a gift shop. I wish we would have had the time to sit down and read through all this, but unfortunately we didn't. There were bison to see. Alright, so right now we are right here at the Golden Pond Visitor Center. In here, and we are going to be going to the Elk and Bison Prairie. And these are all off-road trails that you can take. See? Scenic trail. And you have trails that go up to the water. We'll probably try to do this one. You guys ready to go see some bison? Woo, woo. It's nap time for her. Max, you ready to see the bison?
Here.
This is right in front of the Welcome Center. We were hoping to see some hummingbirds there. However, there weren't any there. This is the Bison and Elk Prairie. It costs $5 to drive through, and supposedly there are bison and elk there. Keep your eyes peeled. We're looking for bison. I see their poop on the road and we must be close. Do you see any bison? Kobe, do you see any bison? Max, do you see any bison? Even with Natalia's unique bison calling, it was still hard to find the bison.
Oh,
What are you doing, babe?
bison calling.
Oh man, we're looking for bison. No luck yet, except for the entrance. So that's how it's supposed to look. And this is how it actually looks. I don't see the bison everywhere. So that's how it's supposed to look.
Yeah.
And there they were, at the entrance, hanging out, all together. That's all the bison we saw. After searching for bison, we decided to go through off-road trails back to our campground. None of the trails seemed too difficult, but there were some sketchy spots. The trails really let you get up close and personal with the nature. For instance, over here, we have cornfields on the right, and I don't even know what's on the left. Over here, corn grabbing. Oh my gosh, too funny.
Wait, put me on the.
We continued to go through our off-road trails, and the further we went, the more sketchy it seemed to become. Okay. Here, let me get the GoPro. So we've gotten into a little bit of a pickle. Oh man. Jeep is sideways in a mud pit. I gotta get it out. Here you go. Turn that off. I'm gonna grab the You know what they say, you're not off-roading until you get stuck. So it's all fun and games now, but if we didn't have that winch, it would have been a real big problem. We just got back from the Bison Trail and corn picking off road, and this is our campsite. Tow rig did great off-road. Here's our setup, real big site. Only electric though, no water or sewer, so just get what you ask for. There's Nathaya bringing our corn that we picked.
So. He's back for more.
Once we got back, it was lunchtime. We decided to play around with Max. So the land between the lakes was an off-roader's paradise. Also, a fisherman's paradise, a hiker's paradise. Really, anybody who loves nature's paradise. So the nature center had these hummingbird feeders, where there was hundreds of hummingbirds there. I was happy that I was able to get them on camera, and even in slow-mo. In real time, they're really fast. Even with it slowed down, you can barely see their wings flapping. They also had poisonous snakes on display there. And everybody was lining up to see the flying squirrel. Of course, with it being America, you had to have the bald eagle. So that was our trip to the land between the lakes. We decided to take a drive over to Cumberland Falls and spend a couple days over there as well. This is the route that we took. Alright everybody, we're here at the what is that?
I thought it said pancake.
I thought it said pancake too. The Pinnacle Knob Trail We are live. If anybody finds this GoPro and not us, just know that. No, I'm just kidding. This is where our car was parked. This was a nice, cool trail over to a lookout near Cumberland Falls. We got to see this awesome mushroom. Actually, there was a couple of them on the trail. Vandals are probably breaking into this freaking tower. We made it, everybody. We have made it. We are here.
We don't know how we're getting down.
How high do you think we are?
Can you see any? Can you see or do you need to pick up?
And here we are, finally, at Cumberland Falls. Do you see it? Can you see it? Emmy, can you see it? The falls were free to enter, and they were a short walk from the parking lot. This is one of the lookouts that you could stop and look at them at, but there was also a couple more. This is the pathway that leads to the best view of the falls. It always baffles me looking at the next generation of adventurers. Once nighttime hit, we attempted to track down the illustrious moonbow. However, we were not able to. This is the one of two places you can consistently see the moonbow. The other place is in Africa. So our campground was actually about 2 minutes away from this place, so it made going and coming very easy. This is the gift shop over at Cumberland Falls. And with that, I'll bid you farewell to the next episode of the Tiny Camper Gang. Tiny Camper Gang, out.